Neil, what's up?
How you doing?
Pretty good. I was just calling to talk to you about the Dolphins.
Who?
The Hurricanes. Because we're the Dolphins. Yeah, what do you think about Offerdahl? He's probably not going to play.
Says who?
Says John and Don.
Not looking good?
Not looking good.
Oh, boy.
It was on the news last night, too, with Channel 7.
Well, he can rest up for the Raider game.
Yeah, hopefully. Well, they need him a lot because I think his backup is Rickenbacker.
Rick and Suds.
Rick and Suds, right.
Both of them.
Orville, right.
We're going to stuff them both in one gigantic uniform. They're going to look like the fridge.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, I also wanted to ask you, do you still have your computer?
My computer?
Yeah.
No.
You don't? You got rid of it?
I never used it.
Well, you should have learned how to.
For what?
Play games.
Oh, jeez. Come on, sir. Time to grow up. Life is more than a game.
Well, they got good pornos, too.
Oh, okay.
Well, you know.
Well, wait a minute. What's burning in here? Something is on fire. Wow. Wait a minute.
What's going on?
Hold on. Oh, no, it's in the ashtray. I started a forest fire. Look at that. Woo! Look at this baby. Woo! Is it smoking in here or what? Man! Oh! Get it! I got it.
You got it?
That was exciting. That's the most excitement we've had around here in a long since Rick Sanchez came in.
Great. I'm glad to be part of it.
Woo! Burned a big hole in that sucker right in the wastebasket.
Well, speaking of Rick Sanchez, whatever happened to his...
Boy, that was great.
His hit and stop or whatever.
His hit and sock?
His hit and stop.
What are you talking about?
When he hit that guy at the Dolphin game.
Oh, I have no idea. He's got malaria now, so he's got an excuse. That'll be his excuse for anything that happens now, as I was hyperventilating.
Oh, God.
Man, is it stinking here now or what? Woo!
Gar?
Yeah, I just lit that fire. We had a fire in a wastebasket. There's like ashes in the air. It looks like we're getting fallout here.
Well, you better watch out. The Coral Springs Fire Marshal will be over there.
Okay, sir. Have a great life.
Yeah, you too.
We'll be talking to you again, but not too soon. 10:54. We have 2 open lines in Broward. We're just fumbling our way along here today. Not going to make any Sammy Smith comments. He played a great game against the Chiefs, and let's keep our fingers, legs, and toes crossed and pray for a repeat on Saturday. Pray, hope, plead, beg. 524 WIOD. Let's go to Kendall. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Neil?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm so fired up, I'm reactivating a record that, you know...
Don't get too excited now, sir. It's only Thursday, okay? Try to space yourself out a little bit. Although I think somebody beat you to it.
Well...
What is it? What are you excited about?
Well, I'm excited about this song, you know, that win the Super Bowl. That's the title of it. So CBS told me...
What is it?
It's called Win That Super Bowl.
Yeah?
And CBS told me they would play it providing we make it to the Super Bowl.
Well, now what... Sir, let's back up a little bit. I know you're just bubbling over with enthusiasm, but what the hell is this song? What is it?
It's the Dolphin song. I wrote it at the time.
Oh, you wrote it?
With the 49ers,
oh, here's Corey Jr.
Remember?
Great. Yeah, whatever you say.
So you want to hear a little bit of it?
No, I want you to send it to me. I don't want to hear it on the phone. We don't do stuff like that.
Well, I mean,
we don't do it over the phone.
We could sing it in English.
Yeah. Send it to me in the mail, sir, okay? And go see Val on Knott's Landing. She's got some good green pills for you. 10:56. Boy, that stuff smells really good. I could get into that. Man, I'm looking. I thought something electrical under the table here was like smoking. And I look down, and there in the wastebasket, I see that red glow, and it's spreading like a wildfire, like Smokey the Bear is going to come in and hose us all in a second. Mobile in Miami.
Hey, Neil?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay.
Neil, I listened to CNN this morning. They mentioned that Super Bowl thing that you've been talking about.
Yeah.
And some official from the NFL said that they'll play the game, and they've played games like that before in the past.
Hey, listen, like I said, the NFL will be the last thing to cancel anything, okay? Believe me when I tell you that, because they believe that National Football League is more important than anything.
I can't imagine why Channel 10 would do that, you know, say those things, get everyone all freaked out.
What did they say? Exactly what they say?
I don't know. I didn't listen to Channel 10. I listened to CNN. You know,
well,
you get
good thinking. I mean, Channel 10 just gives you a bunch of propaganda. If you want to know what's really going on, tune in CNN.
Yeah, that's right. one other thing. I saw you at the remote.
At what?
At the Calder remote.
Yeah.
And I thought that maybe when you go to the Gulfstream one, you ought to tell them in ahead of time to get you a monitor so you can see what the hell's going on.
I already told him that. I mean, that was, it was fun. It was funny. But, I mean, I'm sitting there and I'm looking under the tent and I can't see anything. It was kind of like
frustrating.
horse manure, so to speak.
Okay, Neil, I'll see you. When is that Gulf?
February sometime. We'll let you know. We pushed it back a couple of weeks. We don't want to do them like back-to-back.
Yeah, it's nice over there. You're going to love it. I was there for...
What do you mean I'm going to love it? Like I've never been to Gulfstream?
No, well...
Which happens to open on Monday, by the way? Well, Gulfstream is like a big-time, beautiful place with the palm trees.
Nice.
It's fabulous.
Let me tell you what I did Sunday morning. I went to their breakfast buffet.
Yeah.
At the morning workout. It was wonderful. $9.95, the beautiful horses, the world-class horses.
Can't beat it with a stick. It's going to be a great meeting.
Yeah, okay, Neil.
Okay, have a great one.
Bye-bye.
10:58 at WID. Yeah, Calder's last day is Sunday, and Gulfstream opens on Monday. Man, I can't wait for that. Have those great double headers on the weekend. You know, like Saturday, you go over to Gulfstream, plunge your brains out, and then get in the car and zip over to Pompano for another 13. 10 at Gulfstream and 13 more. 23 chances to plunge your guts. God. Don't forget our big pick. Oh, is this the Heat guy on 6? Hello.
Yeah, how you doing, Neil? How are you here?
Yeah.
How's everything?
Heat it up, Harry.
Hey,
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. What? What do you want him for? Wait a minute. What do you want from him? Rich. He's calling there. Just get out of that paper. Get your nose out of the paper and get on the stick. What is it, sir?
I see you're trying to become a Heat fan by setting your trash can on fire.
Right. It's hot.
How about that Heat? Aren't they something?
Oh, man. Look at that. There's Ronnie Cycli's knee is right in the middle of my basket. Look at that.
Isn't he something? He's the
something.
best.
Yeah, he can go down with the best.
He's going to come back. He's off for 5 games, but when he comes back, he's going to be back stronger.
He's going to be doing it, yeah.
And what do you think?
We're going to get Dolph Shays on that team, too, and Johnny Kerr and Arnie Rison.
You got it, buddy.
And Al Bianchi. It's going to be great.
It's going to be wonderful.
Okay, sir.
You take care.
You know what they say downtown, don't you?
Go Heat.
Heat it up. Anyway, we have an open line in Broward. That man is just... but he's coming around a little bit. He's like the Giants fan. You know, he's starting to come around a little bit, which is what I'm afraid of. Corey hasn't called yet, has he? Thank God. Anybody want to hear that song? Oh, man. See, Corey, if you weren't such a pain in the ass, we'd play it on this show if you gave us a copy that we could hear. 524-WID. We have an open line in Broward. Palm Beach is just sitting there soaking it in as they usually do. 655-9463. Now, let's see. Who's going to be doing the news at 11 o'clock? Anybody we know?
No, I can't. I really can't.
Well, we'll just take potluck. We'll come back at 11:05. Idiot on the corner. That must mean Marvin. Rick and Suds at 2. UM basketball coach.
To get in touch and talk with Neil, dial 751-WIOD from Dave. In Broward, it's 524-WIOD. Palm Beach, 655-WIOD. And Bell South Mobility customers, make it a free call by dialing star IOD. The opinions expressed by...
Of all the Hussein things we got, I love it. You know why I love it? Because I love that Coke spot. You don't? But where's that tape we got that Rogers got, if we can steal it from Ranieri, who's on permanent vacation? Man, he's unbelievable, isn't he? What a contract he must have. I like to... See, what he does is he goes like on 2 weeks, and then he does the 2 weeks again, because that's the way he does everything. Where's that tape with the Coke spots? I love that. My favorite one is the one with the fortunes that we used to argue about all the time about who sang it. God, is that... here it is. Okay. Okay, we'll get to that when we have a momentary lull, but in the meantime, here's Kendall.
Neil, how are you today?
Okay, sir, how you be?
Listen, I don't want to get too personal, but I hope you do a better job on staying on your diet this time.
You're right. No, hey, listen, I'm the first one to admit, but you know something? Most of us who fight this all our lives, were, pretty weak.
Because you have a hard time keeping your word on the fact that you said over the radio there'd be no more eating on your program, and Nutrisystem was it forever.
That's right.
And we really would like to have you around for a long time. And
well, at least another couple of weeks, anyway.
Well, anyway, Kelly said in the paper...
Kelly?
Mr. Jim Kelly.
Oh, Jim Kelly, Mr. Loud. How's that razor blade doing, by the way, Jim? Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry.
He said that it's up to him to make the decision whether he plays or not.
Oh, I pray he plays. Boy, let's send him letters. Say, all of us down here, remember those great years at UM? We love him. We want him to play. We want him to be a star.
Well, this will make it kind of equal because Kelly will have a brace on his knee and Marino will have a brace on his knee. Right?
Well, Marino's always got a brace on his knee.
Well, it kind of it'll make it, like an even...
Kyrie's got like a sore mouth now, too, I understand. He's got a little problem.
Well, stick to your diet, and we hope you lose a lot of weight.
I'm going to stick it, pal.
Okay.
See ya. Yeah, he's right. No, and as a matter of fact, I got a call yesterday on the show that inspired me to do my thing about light bulb radio, and the guy was right. I mean, when I'm wrong, which is most of the time, and he was right. And that's what kind of awakened me to the fact that it's just a bunch of crap. And this guy is right. Look at Oprah, though. See, at least I didn't do that. I mean, Oprah lost all that weight on drinking that puke, and then she, came on. I'll never forget. They kept showing that on the news, and she's spinning around and ripping off her little jacket, and she looks like Twiggy in heat. And look how skinny I am. And, here she's on national TV, like setting this great example, and she's talking up how she did this great job. And now she looks like a balloon in heat. She looks like a cross between Dave Game, Debbie Ellis, and the Moon Man. I mean, she is brutal. She's a cow. And now she's saying, oh, don't talk to me about it anymore. I don't want to hear about it anymore. Yeah, nice job, honey. And she's got billions of dollars. Not millions, billions with a B, which is really frightening when you stop and think about it to begin with. Now, wouldn't you think with her money, I mean, what does she need? What does she want? What the hell do you want, Oprah? Anyway, we have an open line. I'm getting emotional. 751 WIOD in Dade. We do have one sitting there. We get very emotional when we have an open line. You know how we are? Juvenile, prepubescent, and that's the way you love it, right? Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola, things go better with Coca-Cola. I don't like that one, do you? It's all right. It's not great. Things go better with Coca-Cola. Okay, let's take a Miami call. Hello.
Hey, dear, how you doing?
Okay, pal, how's your day going so far?
Oh, great.
That's good. We're glad to hear it. We're ecstatic.
Thurman Thomas.
Kick him in the ass, sir. Nail that
Thurman
mother
Thomas,
down.
And I
said something
can't
terrible
say his
about
last
Thurman
name
Thomas.
all the time.
With a B.
He sleeps with
Like
the
bastard.
fishes. He's going to, like Luca Brasi,
Yeah.
he sleeps with the fishes.
Okay.
And I'd like you to play that song all day.
Sounds like you swim with the fishes, to be honest with you. Play what song?
The Dolphins.
Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1. Yes, we're the Miami Dolphins.
Okay, we will. Tomorrow, man, we're going to go nuts, right? Get everybody in the mood. JR Saloon on Saturday. Rick and Spud are going to be up there. That's the only way we can make Spuds watch the game is have them up in the saloon. Give them a couple of belts. We have an open line in Dade County, 751-9463, 751-WIOD. The real key to Jason on Knots Landing, what a twerp this kid is he wears suspenders, which means someday he'll probably get into radio, be a program director. He's a jackass. What can I tell you? Boy, he'll be perfect. Anyway, now we have 2 open lines in Dade. Wow! Where are these ladies? We heard the Knots Landing lady. Did we have one other lady today? You see, let me tell you a little clue. Christmas is over, the holiday shopping, Hanukkah, New Year's, all the parties, it's over. So all the excuses, we know you're out there. In fact, we did well in women in this time on this show. We went up a little bit, actually. So we know you're out there. And when we go to those remotes, are you amazed by all the women who show up? Including many. I want to just make another little plug for Miriam, by the way, cuts my hair. She is a knockout. Wouldn't you agree with that? She's beautiful. So if you horny guys out there want to get your hair trimmed and get a little close to Miriam and kind of like cuddle up and give a little elbow while she's trimming your thing, right across the street at the Hair Boutique. She is just gorgeous. She really is. And evidently nobody got her the message because she keeps like fondling me and stuff like that while she's cutting the hair. And anyway, the market's up about 8.5 points. It's 12 minutes after 11. She does. She's like ready too, I think. And we'll be right back. Can't believe I forgot to mention that Friday night, tomorrow night, Pompano Park, 10th race, Christmas list. Our stable horse is going to be going out of the 7-hole in the 10th race. Joe Pavia is still driving. And this time, Kevin Wallace is back because he had a 3-day suspension. He got set down for going too fast, I think. And so he's coming back. So he'll be in there with some horse that'll leave out of there in about 26 seconds and open up a nice hole, and Joe will drop in the 2-hole, get a perfect trip, and come out in the stretch and win tomorrow night. We're due for a win. You hear that, Alan? Or else we're going to talk about, what was the name of that horse again? Have you got the program? Because I got mine here somewhere, too. That Jeff Gregory piece. Jeff's awesome. Wait a minute. Here he comes. Hit him again, Jeff. That's it. Here he comes. He's on his hands and knees. He is crawling to the line. And this is like a day and a half later. Next time they put a horse out there in a track. Years ago, there was a horse, Dick McCumber. I'm sorry, Dick, you're a great guy. I love you. He had a horse called Chicken Picker. Seriously, Chicken Picker. Like a cheap claimer. He came out on a track. The horse looked like he wanted to lay down. They bet him down based on the program to like 3-5. And he ran just like Jeff's, exactly the same way, only worse. Jeff's awesome in the 10th race. There he is. Rene Nadon. Rene, it's a big holiday in Quebec. You better go back and don't miss out, pal. We got your bus ticket right here. Miami.
Yeah, Neil.
And Luke Loyer can get on the same bus. How you doing?
Fine, yourself?
Great.
Hey, I wanted to tell you something about Calder.
Yeah?
I went out there with a friend of mine. He lived there at the track, so he was a pretty good handicapper.
Yeah.
And this one horse goes off 20 to 1. So we've been losing all day. We bet $200 on the horse.
Yeah.
He said they can't lose.
Yeah.
It takes off.
Yeah.
Wire to wire.
Yeah.
18 lengths ahead of the field.
Disqualified.
No.
Oh.
Going into the stretch, horse falls, jockey falls, everybody falls. Horse loses. What do you think about that?
What do you mean your horse was way ahead of the field and he fell?
Tripped.
He
in
tripped?
his last turn going into the stretch. $4,000 he would have won up there.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to get you depressed, but you know what I would do if I had that situation?
What's that? Shoot the horse.
No, myself. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, just like
It's an omen. Somebody's trying to tell you something. To who?
To my brother Craig, who's out there listening.
Serious douchebag. Have a great day, pal.
All right, man.
Okay, don't do it again. A fool and his money are soon parted. We have an open line in Dade, 751. Well, we got a lot of. We're getting heavy duty tomorrow. We're going to go nuts with the Dolphin song. We might even play Corey's song tomorrow. Do you think so? Should we take a vote on that? All right, let's do a poll. Should we have Gilbert on the show, or should we have Corey's song on? That should be a tough one.
Life is much more fun when you're refreshed. And Coke refreshes you best. It's the refreshingest. Let's stop and romp with the Slingin' Supreme.
Well, we'll get to the one that I like in a second. This is like a montage of all the different big Coke spots that Roger has on there for some reason. Let's go to a mobile in Miami. Buenos dias.
Hi, how are you?
¿Cómo está? Great.
The reason I called is I went to school with Jim Kelly. Actually, I was a freshman when he was a senior, but we lived in the same building.
Are you serious? You mean UM?
Yeah.
The U of M?
Class of '86, that's me.
Class is the word, sir, for UM football, believe
right.
me. All
well,
class.
Listen, when I went to school there,
let's argue about that
a
again.
friend of mine from high school was the backup quarterback there. His first name was Mark. And when I tell you that there was nobody in the stands,
yeah, you're right.
not even students. And
That's
this was
right.
1982, and now it's such a.
I mean, when you can't even attract the student body, if I can use that expression, man, you got problems.
Well, you know, if you ask the university why that is, it's because it's an off-campus